You know, Alec, since I've been in Skyrim, I have nearly had my head chopped off, nearly chewed on and flambéed by a dragon, and I've been kind of wandering from job to job to job, trying to figure out where I fit in here. I think it's time to dedicate myself to doing something. This may not be the something I want to dedicate myself to, but it's the something that found me. So...
Delvin, that last shipment we heisted on the Cyrodiil frontier was worthless.
That's impossible. I distinctly heard that man from the tavern say it was a full shipment of furs. That should be worth a fortune.
You idiot. He said furs, not furs. It was a damn logging caravan.
And it seems like they kinda need the help. Maybe someone with a little sense?
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
And why is that?
Looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
I heard you the first time, but why?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again. For a small fee.
Should have been like stealing a sweet roll.
Is there anything you don't charge for?
How about I get dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look,
Fair.
I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Understood.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
What other guild
Well, you could always
services
speak
do you
to Delvin
have?
or Vex if you're looking for extra work. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Nearwin, and Vipper can give you a leg up on that.
Okay, and what will you give me for
Usual
these?
guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
I'm not sure that I have anything... Well, I can sell that and that. That. I'm buying. Oh my god. Ah, I'm buying stuff that I don't need. I haven't even looked at it twice. Hide bracers. You know, as interesting as this armor, and I say with air quotes, is, I think it's time to get rid of those as well. I've got a lot of potions. Probably need to get rid of some of them. Okay.
Until next time.
All eyes are on you, lass. Don't disappoint us.
Okay. Well, I need to try this stuff on. I think I remember seeing a room over here. Is anybody in here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait.
I've got your back.
Wait here.
You go on ahead.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, not bad. It's a lot better than a lot of the other armors that I have been given. Okay, okay. I could definitely...
I may just take you up on that one day.
We heading out? I'm ready.
Yeah.
Hey,
Through.
hey, I want to talk to you. Now.
So you were part of a bandit
I
clan.
joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them.
But not for
Don't
you.
get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed.
What
We
changed?
raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek. You ordered us to kill the rest.
You never had to do that before.
No, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well. Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways.
And Garthek?
I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan. Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I guess I have a minute. What do you want?
Oh, okay. Alec, honestly, there is such thing as personal space. We need to talk about this. Okay, so I need to talk to Vac and Delvin. Hi, Delvin.
Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
And he isn't sharing it with me.
I suppose I could use some
To my
advice.
face isn't going to win you any favours with me. I can promise you that. On the other hand, taking some of these extra jobs off my hands, now, that'll get you to the top of my list.
I suppose I could use
See,
some extra advice.
That kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're going to get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Back on its feet?
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
So, what happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
A curse. So, what do we do about it?
We do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Okay. Alright, first off, what do you know about
Watch
Golden Glow
yourself out
Estate?
there. The mercenaries are in Goth hire to train killers. Just ask our poor little Vex.
Okay. Extra
I
work?
handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If breaking's a more your thing, go talk to Vex.
Okay,
Most lights
numbers?
are here. Off you go.
Bedlam jobs. Okay.
All eyes are on you, lass.
Brynjolf, Vax.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Yeah. Spot on with the eyeliner, by the way.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong.
I'm not...
Two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses.
Okay.
Easy, huh? So, should I just hand you purses of coin, or are you gonna work to earn your keep? Let me give you a small bit of advice. Nothing in this line of work is easy. If it was, every dragon a ratway would be robbing Rift and Blind. If something's being handed to you on a silver platter, then there's a catch. Steal the platter instead. You get it?
I'll keep that in
We
mind.
understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
What
I'm
sort
not
of
gonna
business?
sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Any
Who
idea
knows?
why?
Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
So, what can we do?
Get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Okay. Alright, first off, what about Golden Glow?
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit is a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
Any tips?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Okay. Are you offering work?
Burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
Okay. What about
Pretty
burglary?
simple.
Sounds easy
Good.
enough.
Here's what you need to do.
Okay, so I've picked up
Back with good news, I trust?
a lot of jobs. There's Dirge. You know, this area just seems unsafe.
Wanted to say something. I think you're all right. In fact, I'm kind of impressed how well you're doing around here. Just keep it between us, okay?
How did you become so good at picking
Pull up a
locks?
chair, my friend. This is quite a tale. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a thief.
With skills like yours, why not?
I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. I made a great deal of gold doing it, too.
Jailbreaking, what's that?
It's where a client pays you to get arrested. You get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of breaking out. Usually it's to free someone the client cares about. Sometimes to kill someone on their behalf. Either way,
Oh.
the trick was in the escape. That's where my strengths came in handy.
Why'd you stop doing it?
Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No guild to back you up. I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if things didn't go as planned, I was on my own.
I think I see what you're getting
The
at.
last jailbreak I attempted failed. I was imprisoned in High Rock for 3 years before they let me go. After that, I promised myself I'd never do it again.
So why did you join the guild and not the
I
Brotherhood?
don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth as a thief, rather than an assassin. Killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with. I guess I wanted to play it safe. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that.
Interesting. Oh, hi, Vex.
Out with it. Time is money.
Yeah,
It's
Vical.
one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
Anything you need done?
Now that you mention it, there is. I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature, looking for some particular books.
What kind of
I'm
books?
told they're the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel, and his peculiar cravings. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes, very hard to come by. My client is offering quite a reward for it, which I'd split with you.
Okay. I can get those for you while I'm out doing everything else, I guess.
In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. He preferred the solitude in which to perform his, experiments.
Do you know anything else about
Only
Arundel?
rumors. He used to have a home in Dawnstar until they burned it down. The people say he was doing unspeakable experiments on reanimation. Rituals only a necromancer would perform. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again.
Okay.
All right, then.
Jeez, does anybody else have a job?
Even if
Dirge.
you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Dirge, if I could, I would take you by those little things on the side of your chin and squeeze your face because you're so adorable, but I'm not really interested in doing that right now. And I talk to you. Okay, so that gives me what? Where all do I need to go? Let's see. Start at the top. Riften? Riften. That's 2 in Riften. Whiterun. Solitude. Riften. Markoth. Okay, so I've got 3 that are here. So what I could do is...
I don't care if you're best buddies with the guildmaster. I'll still smash in your skull if you try anything.
Okay. Calm down. Have I talked to you?
Here a second.
How did you end up in the guild?
I'll show you what I know.
That's not what I clicked on. How did you end up in the guild?
I used to live in Valenwood, working at my father's winery. We made the finest wine to ever cross your lips, I promise you. We were doing well. Plenty of coin, a huge mansion, and I was even betrothed to a lovely young woman.
Why did you leave it all behind? I can kind of guess by the way you said that.
Because it was dull. Every day was the same boring routine. Working at the winery, social visits with friends, parties with no one I cared about. I just wanted a little excitement. Something dangerous.
Like being a
I
thief.
hooked up with a guild in Valenwood. I think they called themselves the Silver Crescents. Spent quite a few years doing jobs for them. Made a lot of coin, but I didn't care. I didn't really need it. I was running with them because it fit. Made me feel alive.
And how did you end up in Skyrim?
Well, after a while, my father caught on to what I was doing. He confronted me one night and gave me a choice. Either leave Valenwood, or he'd have me thrown into jail. Gave me a day to say my goodbyes to everyone.
It must have been difficult,
I
or maybe
ended up in
not.
Skyrim thanks to a contact I'd made when I was with the Crescents. Good old Delvin. He introduced me to Gallus, and that was it. I've been here ever since. And you know what? Despite what I left behind, I don't regret it one bit.
Do you know anything
The
about
honey
Golden
they collect
Glow?
on that hunk of rock goes into making Blackbriar mead. Just about the best tasting mead in all of Skyrim.
Okay. Well,
If you ever need more practice with the bow, just grab me.
I think I've talked to just about everybody, but let me make sure. Oh, he finally stopped doing the thing that he was doing. I don't think I talked to you.
Sure, we can talk.
Oh, yeah, I talked to you. Who else do I need to talk to? I think everybody else went out there. I could use the thing here. Fortify snake. Let's do that one. Health fortifications, definitely, I need that. Damage health would probably help. Okay, and then... Okay, now it's saying I need to wash. I don't suppose they have a bathhouse here, do they? It would be nice. How do I get it to close again? Oh, that worked. What? Okay, so I need to go and have a shower, and then we can start contemplating stuff. Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, it's you again. What? Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Okay.
Door's over there. Why don't you use it?
Yeah. I think that's your way of saying, yes, you stink. Please, go wash yourself. I get it. Actually, Alec, where are you? Why don't you just stay up here?
As you wish.
Thank you. Not only do I have to shower, but there's also some other things that I need to take care of, and you're probably... There's some weird noises. Alright, now if I'm not mistaken... Jeez, I am filthy. The Rat Way needs a serious makeover. There was one that helped with sneak. I thought. Ah, okay, it's just the plain one. Okay, well, I already have the plain one, so it's fine. Okay, all clean and ready to go. Things going on weird with my head. Okay, it's all fixed. Okay, so is
We heading out? All right. What is it? What do you need? Okay, got it. Anything else? Ready to get going. All right. What is it?
just wait here.
Got it. Anything else?
No, just sit there and relax, and I'll be back. Okay, so I need to find... Let's see... Suspended gauntlet, double earrings from Helga's bunkhouse. Okay. Was there a secondary way into Helga's bunkhouse, or it's just the one way? Well, she's open, so maybe I can just locate it and stealthily take it, not have to worry about anything else. Okay. So where do I find this? What is that loud noise? Dadgummit. Okay. Okay. And just let's pretend I know exactly where I'm going. I mean, there's no sign saying I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not really seeing anything worth grabbing. Okay. Well, that's 2 jobs down. And the other one was what? Let's see. Finish that one. Sweep. Okay, I need to clean it out of valuables. Clan Snowshod. Clan Snowshod. Clan Snowshod. There we go. It's just, I need to be careful about just breaking into stuff.
Frigate second-handed, but this talk of dragons? The world's gone mad, I say.
Is this someone's backyard? I think so. Let's see if there are other ways around. Just, you know, taking an ordinary stroll. Hello, guard. Nothing to see here. And there's no shot. If I'm not mistaken, it's this one. Is there a way in from back here? Okay. Alright, that's just back out front. Aren't I pulling an amateur hour? Okay. Alright, well, let's, not really seeing a way in. I don't want to stand on the front. There's way too many people on the street to look at the top part to see if there's an entranceway back there. It's morning time or thereabouts. Let's go check out the front. I don't feel like there's a way through the back unless it's on the upper level.
Need something?
Oh, no, 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 no. You're gonna point me to a, less conspicuous way of breaking into a house. And I don't see one. Do they ever come out to go to the store?
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here, we'll be okay.
Need something?
No. Really? Alright, so the easiest way to watch this house is to pretend to stare at these missive boards. A photobomb level. Look at my book and pretend I'm getting any studying done, which is what I usually do. And then still nothing. I'm wondering if anybody's gonna come out. I guess I could walk along and see whether or not, they are allowing visitors.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Racket Flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Oh, they are open. I wonder if they will let me just look around. What was I looking for in here? Valuables. 3 valuables. Probably specific valuables. Does anybody know I'm here? There's somebody. Before you know I'm here.
Mother, what can I do to make Father happier? It seems no matter how successful I become, he doesn't care.
Of course he cares. You just have to understand that Father was a soldier, and he'll always be a soldier. He just wants you to follow in his footsteps.
I understand, it just isn't me. I'm not a warrior, and I don't think I ever will be.
Then by Talos, you do what you feel you're meant to do. I'll take care of your father for you.
Is that below me? Or outside the door? I think the last thing I'm looking for is in the main room. Gonna be kind of hard to explain what I'm doing upstairs. Okay. What's going on? Okay. Somebody else is still here. Well, ma'am, you have got a beautiful, beautiful house. How are you?
Destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
What can you tell me about Talos?
He's the protector of man, the dragon of the north, the patron of all Nords. And despite the Imperials and their treaty, he will always be one of the 9 divines. A devout Nord would rather fall in battle and have his blood spill upon the earth than allow the Empire to strike his name from the divinity.
Okay.
Talos preserve you.
Do you mind if I use your cook stove? This is a lovely spread you have here, by the way. I'm kind of curious about the recipes that you use. I mean, if you have some like extra salt, don't worry, I'll get it from the basement. If you have some extra salt, I can make a wonderful soup for you. Come on, where is it? Okay. Well, I didn't see any salt, but I'm sure, you know, I am sure this will be plenty for your husband and your son.
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthal. Mages in the burial crypt. No good can come of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Are you using this tusk? Oh, that's probably an inappropriate question. I will escort myself out. Where are you going? Oh, okay. You heard the gourmet. The gourmet told you I wasn't supposed to be in here.